morning, everyone. This is Tony from Her Homestead Skills. I haven't been away. I've just been extremely busy lately. I have decided that I would do a lot of spring cleaning, and when I do that, I get into the nitty-gritty of everything. You know, wipe down every little nook and cranny, and I always feel really good about the cleanliness of everything. Wash my floors with a little bit of vinegar and soap. Mark does not like when I use Pine Sol. I like the smell of the Pine Sol, but he doesn't like it. So vinegar and Dawn does as good of a job mopping down the hardwood floors. And I could walk on them barefoot without getting my feet dirty, which is... Okay, and for anyone that is interested, I have two little journals available in my Amazon links. And the first one was Love Letters from Mom. So this would be a collection of handwritten letters dedicated solely to a child of yours. And in keeping with that theme, it's also Love Letters from Grandma. So anything that Grandma, you know, if you have a special grandchild that you want to dedicate things to. And the first letter to your grandchild is, to my beloved grandchild, may the words within these pages be a compass guiding you through life's magnificent journey. As you embark on your own path, may the stories shared here inspire you, the advice guide you, and the memories warm your soul. With all my love, Grandma. So this would be something that maybe a grandma would produce. It's a journal that you might produce for a special grandchild or two. So I will provide links to both of these in my Amazon link should you be interested in purchasing them. And they are lovely. They're gorgeous. And yes, I did purchase them because I have specific children and grandchildren in mind that I know would appreciate something like this, memories. And of course you can add pictures, and I do have some ancestral pictures that I may include in these journals for my children and grandchildren. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Okay, just got back from the market about half an hour ago, and I've got another pot of chicken stock on the stove, which will be jarred up tomorrow morning. I did buy another 2 packages and put one in the freezer, so I don't have to rush out as soon as these are done. Anyway, coming to the end of my weekly chicken stock making, hopefully, and pretty soon I'll be canning them up to put them in the pantry and have pantry stock for a while. Okay. Anyway, with spring cleaning mostly out of the way, I also stopped by my garden. Yay! And it looks the way I expected it to look. You know, I didn't clean off all the old tomato stems from last year, and of course the rabbits had a field day with whatever they could towards the end of the season, and that's fine. I'll leave them shrubs, and you know that they're there because of the little rabbit pellets that they leave behind, which is fine. It's good for the garden. I have no issue with that. I have issue with them eating my garden, but if they want to leave me pellets, I guess we're doing okay. It's a fair trade. Can't complain. So my garlic is coming up. That's about the only sign of life that I've seen there. The raspberry bushes need to be thinned out, but we can do that too. It's still a bit cold and really breezy there, so it's really not quite late enough in the season to be spending an awful lot of time there, but it won't be long. Another couple of weeks and I will be looking at preparing the garden, turning it slowly, little by little, which is great. I love garden exercise. And what Mark and I did yesterday, which was very interesting, is that we went to a Mr. Pierre Poilievre rally. And now, I don't know if any of you know, I mean, most Canadians will know who Pierre Poilievre is, and some Americans may as well. And he is hopefully our next Prime Minister. And the rally was amazing. I hear news people talking about it all day today, so it's been all over the news. I mean, we're nowhere near an election. It'll be 2025 before we have an election. So, but the rally was awesome. 3,000 people showed up. Now, I have been to Pierre Poilievre events in the past, maybe two or three maybe, and they were always quite small in comparison to this one. So yes, people braved a very, very cold Sunday to come to his rally, and a lot of police, a lot of checking everyone going in, and I understand that there was perhaps one small disturbance, but didn't even notice it with all the cheering for this young fellow. He is articulate, he's well-spoken, he says the things that everyone wants to hear. The main thrust of the rally was to axe the tax. Apparently there is a tax increase for carbon emissions slated for April the 1st, and those increases will be placed on every stage of every commodity, from the growth of it, to the transportation of it, to the distribution of it, to the retail markets, to the end user. Every stage will be paying an increase of about 23% carbon tax. That's huge. And of course, people are having difficulty paying for food now. Just imagine what it's going to be like after that goes into effect. Prices of everything will increase. And not too long ago, JT had insisted that the CEOs of all the major food chains come to Ottawa and discuss how to lower food costs. And now he is going to increase those food costs. And apparently he was threatening to add additional taxes to these companies should they refuse to bring the cost of food down. So I don't know where he's coming from. I don't know what his agenda is, but it certainly is not to bring the cost of food down for anyone. So it just seems like raise taxes on just about everything every time you turn around, and Canada already has huge high taxes. So Mr. Poilievre was saying all the right things, talking about how to bring food costs down, axing that tax, getting rid of it altogether, getting rid of carbon tax totally. Canada is not a major carbon emissions country. So getting rid of that tax would be step number one to bringing prices down across the board. Yes, he wants everyone to start writing letters and start placing phone calls, and I think that that will work. His famous line is that politics is not a spectator sport. If you're a spectator, you're not at the table, and if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. Interesting choice of words, and somewhat true. He also discussed the concern that a lot of farmers and sports hunters have with JT trying to take everyone's hunting rifles and firearms away from them. And I suspect if there was an election today, he would definitely win. Let's hope that he manages to maintain the momentum until the time comes for an election. Okay. But with that being said, it would appear as though April the 1st is going to be a real kicker for a lot of people here. And it means that prices are going to increase substantially for everything. Food is, food prices are going to increase. I hear talk on the radio today while I was in my car about how school programs that were helping just to plug holes to feed people, feed the children a little bit. Now it just seems like it's a major issue, and they should increase that program. And yeah, food insecurity is a big issue today, and it's not going to get any better. So with that, if you haven't been prepping, It's time to start. You know me, I normally wait till the fall. I don't think that this year I will wait till the fall. I think that I will be going out and seeing what I can get now, seeing what I can produce in my garden and even at home. If there's something that I can start at home, there are so many things I have to do. And perhaps visit farms more often. And this is not meant to discourage or to cause anyone fear, but I think that if you can prepare a little bit and, you know, stuff your pantry a little bit more between now and April, there is definitely going to be a cost savings, and that is Canada specifically. I don't know what the situation is in the US, but I can't assume that it's going to be any better. There'll be reasons and excuses as to why food costs keep going up and up and up and up, because they are not decreasing. And if we're going to have inflationary pressures, this is one huge inflationary pressure on the economy. So I don't think that things are going to get any better. I think that we have to prepare for the worst. And on that note, prepare everyone. This is Tony from Her Homestead Skills. Let's keep our chins up and do the best we can. Bye for now.